Hello and welcome to Living Life with Purpose. I'm your host, Phil Foster. I want to talk to you today about suffering. Now, the subject of suffering is pretty big, and there's no way in the world in about a minute or two I'm going to be able to really do it justice, but just something to think about. I do chaplain work at the local hospital, and I also go into nursing homes and things. And today I just met with a young mother, and she's got a tough situation where she's only able to live with a lot of extra help. And we talked about suffering for a few minutes. Suffering is something that the Bible talks about. In 1 Peter, it talks about fiery trials. And let me just say a few things about fiery trials, this human suffering. A lot of people like to try to have a little quick answer to this problem of human suffering. But the Bible does say that God causes the rain to fall on the good and the bad. So people sometimes say, well, why do bad things happen to good people? Well, maybe we could say, well, why do good things happen to bad people? I don't know if we know the answer, except we know that we serve a good God. God never gives up on us. He's promised to never leave us or forsake us. He's promised to be with us to the end of time. And so when we go through fiery trials, we have some choices to make. Do we allow those trials to make us bitter or better? Or as like someone once said, God will take those lemons and turn them into lemonade if we give him a chance. On the other side of fiery trials, through suffering, God, as he brings us through these many times, he puts us in a position to be able to reach back and help others. So maybe when you've been through something, the next time you run into someone, because you've been through that and have made it through, you can be a blessing and a help to them. That may not make it any easier where you're at today, but just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I told you this was a big subject. I haven't even begun to deal with it, but just something to think about for today. So if you're suffering today, look to Jesus and cry out to God, and God will be there for you today. Till we get together tomorrow, may God bless you, and hey, have a great day.